Today I'm going to show you, James, I'm going to show you how to caulk, or in Australia we call it gap up, which means caulk all the gaps, just like this. I'll show you. Zoom in there, Jamesy. There's a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a wet rag, you're going to need a caulking gun, and you normally start by cutting the nozzle off. This is a cool little tool. I'm not sure if I showed you before. You seen it, James?
Maybe.
You push that in there, yeah, and then you just spin it. Yep. And that always happens. Yeah, that cuts the tip a lot better, a lot safer than doing it with a knife. It's always sketchy watching an apprentice do that. So you cut your tip off. I don't, some people like to cut their tip on a 45. I never do that. Do you do that, James?
No, never.
You just don't need to.
No.
So I'll just demonstrate. You want to always keep your finger nice and moist. And you want to control how much comes out. You don't want to be putting too much on, because then you're just wiping it all off and it gets messy. So just put just enough what you need on. So if you come zoom in, James. Just a small bead. Make sure your finger is moist. And just lightly float your finger over, like so. And you want to not sort of stop suddenly like that. You want to make it nice and smooth, because when you paint, it'll be smooth. So come around the corner here. Come around here, maybe come this side. So for a bit like this, I'll normally caulk around here and then stop there and then go back over there. So we'll caulk this area up. You don't want to caulk too far, especially on a hot day, and then try wipe it off. You're going to need a little bit more there, but once again, you want to use just the right amount.
And if you go too far too, if you forget to wipe a section off, make a mess of it and you have to...
Go like that. I always wipe every stroke. I have a clean finger. Make sure you get any excess and the corners are nice and rounded and smooth. Any corners like this, just stick a little bit in there. Just like that, and just go like that. Fill all of that up. Give it a little wipe. This one here. That's pretty good, that corner. It's all about how you leave it. So this one here, we'll be able to do one full stroke. See if you can get a close-up, James. I'll just go to about here, then I'll go back. I always wipe my finger. And then gently, softly. And I only have to go to here. And make sure where you stop and start, you can't tell. So that's nice and smooth. Another thing is, you don't want to be painting it too early either.
And if you don't constantly wipe your fingers clean, it'll build up on your finger and leave edges, thick edges.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so we just finished this bit. So have a wet rag. Don't cut your tip, don't need to. Only put on as much as you need. And that's about it. Wait for it to dry before you paint it. So yeah, I put just the right amount on. Anyway, that's it, nice and smooth. That's how you caulk like a pro to get a good paint finish. Thank you.